same guy. But yeah, I remember when I knew I was gonna be nice at games. My dad used to always make it to the first bald bull. Like he would always make it to him, and then he would just lose and lose and lose, and like
Can't be
I
him.
would, yeah, like because he would he would have to go to work around 7 o'clock in the morning. He would get up at around 5, 4:30, get dressed, shower, get dressed and shit, and then he would go play the game for like an hour or two, and then I would wake up and go out there with him. And so like after he got sick of getting his ass bust, like he would hand me the controller. Now I'm 5, 6 years old at this point in time in life. So I'm like, yo, at first I didn't know what I was doing, but I started realizing I'm getting nicer and nicer and nicer. And like one day we were sitting there, he was about to go to work, and I beat Bald Bull. And then he looked at me, and I could see the pride. Like, and I was like, okay, this is something that I can do.
Right.
And I mean, I got my ass bust for like a month later, like or everybody, even Bald Bull, but like, that determination, dog.
Yeah,
like,
you don't
made
give
me
up.
Get nice. Yeah,
you
it
don't
made
give
me get
up.
nice.
Yeah, Punch Out was for me. That was a very influential game because it taught me patterns, right? It taught me resilience because you had to keep on going. Like Bald Bull, Soda Pop Pinsky, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like all those people that like,
all the
it was always somebody that held you down. Soda Pop Pinsky was mine. Like Sandman, Macho Man, Tyson, for real.
Super Macho Man was mine. He was.
They will hold you back.
Yeah. He made me rage quit a couple of times.
But for some reason, I could beat them. It was fucking Soda Pop Pinsky. He was my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something about him, and then he would knock you out and be weak about it. And I used to want to break the controller. Like, yo, this is making me mad. And so
that's what it was.
That
was the laugh. The laugh made you mad. Like, yo, at that point in time, I know you knew in life, yo, you don't just laugh at people when you when you beat them and stuff.
That shit used to be like, boop, woo, woo, woo. And then Mario come out counting fast as a bitch. One, no, bang, knockout. You be like, what? On 5? What?
And yo, you didn't even count like that on him.
Then
like,
he come out. That shit, I'll be like, yo, fuck this.
Yo, tell me Punch Out didn't have the ill montage music.
Oh. Yeah, all the music on that joint was fire for real.
Yo, Lil Mac running down the street with the fat trainer on the bike.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
The fucking talking like blue, 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 blue. The other shit that Punch Out taught me as a gamer, though, as a young gamer, was to think outside the box. Because you could do weird shit and totally beat the fight. Like somebody like Bald Bull, when I figured out, like when he charged back and he run up on me, if I punch him in the stomach, if you risk it, if you go for it before he get that uppercut, it's a full-blown knockout, instant.
Yeah, but you can get him like that with the star punch too. Like if you get back, you hit him with the.
But see, I didn't even want to waste my star. You feel me? So when I saw him jump up, and he would come forward, I'd be like, boo, boo, woo. This is like, damn, you destroying him. And for every person, I figured out there was a secret thing you could do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the Indian dude when he was doing all that teleporting and shit. Yeah. If you continuously hit him in a certain pattern, he can't get out. Him and Don Flamingo was the same way. And I was like, huh. And I would figure those things out. And that's what, because to me, I think my gamer skill is breaking the game. I always find the exploit to make it through to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think Punch Out is what activated that. I mean, I was like, well, how can I cheat this shit? Like, real talk.
Yeah, there was no cheat for the Mr. Dream or Tyson.
No, they were just D's.
Yeah.
You had to completely dodge. You couldn't block. You had to completely dodge and remember they shit.
They'll make you turn pink instantly, dog. Like, as soon as they hit you, your stamina
done. So you couldn't block, and you just had to completely 1000% remember their patterns, because Mike Tyson won. All he threw was uppercuts, first of all. And if
Mm-hmm.
he hit you with one, it was finished.
Straight to the
And if he
ground.
hit you with two, you wasn't getting up.
Nope.
So you can only take 2 hits. And you
Yep.
wasn't getting no stars on Mike.
Nah.
There's no stars for Mike. You know what I'm saying? Super Macho Man to give you a star.
Yeah, he will.
He won't let you use that bitch though. He's slick.
Nah.
Use it.
Nah.
And that nigga would duck. You be like, oh shit. Boo, woo, woo. Okay. You can't do that again. You had to have that nigga stunned to use your star on him.
Yeah, not worth it.
I don't think I never even landed a star punch on Mike. And I beat that game multiple times.
Yeah, me too.
Because I remember I found like a long time ago, I had found my original little the composition notebook full of the codes. And I was so weak. I said, oh shit, it's all of Mike Tyson punch out codes to go to the, you only got them at certain points.
Right.
So if you wanted to pick that shit up where you left off, nigga, you better make it to the second round of dudes, or you was finished. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know, you know what was racist in that game to me? Fucking Piston Honda. Like, yo, you gonna get a sick of the Ralph Macchio headband, man? D's like, yo.
Hey, yo, the shit that fucked me up about Piston Honda is his picture made him look like he was gonna be little.
Yeah.
And then the fucking match started. This bitch out the screen. This nigga Diesel is shit.
Yo, this nigga come out and all you hear is fucking Bolo. Huh.
He was mad D's. I said, oh, I literally remember the first time I made it to him and I was excited, like, oh my God, dog. I'm making it. And I saw his picture. I said, oh, he's like a small Asian dude. And that shit started. I said, oh shit. And then you had to figure out his pattern. He was trash too, though.
Yeah, he was. Even the second time, he wasn't good.
Yeah, he was trash too. He was a suck ass dude. Then when Glass Joe come back around, I'll be weak. Like, nigga said, why would you come back?
I don't understand. Like, that nigga record was like 0-10 or some shit, or like 1-10 or something stupid. I was like, okay.
So yeah, Punch Out was major, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my next major influential game was fucking Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1, dog.
You haven't to the 32-bit, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think. What I've had before I go there, because I'm trying to think of the shit that had the big impact on me.
Well, because were you Nintendo or were you Sega? Because I went
Genesis.
Sega.
Yeah, I went Genesis.
You were Sega.
Yo.
Like, okay.
I went NES to Genesis, and on Genesis, I was playing like a lot of fighting games because I had the fucking 6-button controller. So I gotta give Genesis props because that shit put me on a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat with the blood, because you had to put the down, up, left, A, right, down.
Hold up, Delit code don't count because first off, you had to be rich to have the 6-button Genesis controller. You know what I played with? The 3 ABC button. That was gross.
My grandma got me the 6-button.
My homeboy was like, yo, you got Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I got on the Sega Genesis. Come upstairs. I got the blood code. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I went up there and he gave me a 3-button controller. I was like, yo, shut up. Like, this is trash. Like,
what am I going to do with this right now?
Yo, cool. And then the blood came out in clump anyway. Like, it was.
Yeah, but it was better than sweat on the SNES.
No, but if you
sweat flying off.
If you look at the sweat, it had a red hue.
No, so it did. That shit was blue as fuck. That sweat was super blue.
It had a hue.
Smacking ocean water out of people's face. That shit was so stupid.
I just think you haven't seen it in a while. I feel like it's sometimes red.
Nintendo was trash. And that, for me back then, that confirmed it. It was like Samsung versus Apple now. Like, the fact that y'all didn't have blood in Mortal Kombat made that shit trash to me.
Everybody in the Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat was extra lanky and tall, though. The characters look better.
No, they did. Them niggas was all 32 bits. That shit was trash. Everybody was trash back then. And we thought that motherfucker was real because it was real people. We was like, oh shit, nigga, look at Liu Kang. That's a real man.
Now it was Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Look, the pros and cons, dog. Blood on Genesis, 16-bit, tall, lanky. Super Nintendo, sweaty blood.
No
Looks
blood
like
at
the real
all.
humans. Look like the regular humans.
SNES was trash. I never got that. I never had one, yo.
First off, blasphemy. Like
I never
you're a
had one. And then
blasphemer.
the first time my friend invited me over to play Street Fighter with that fucking wicked ass controller, I said, "What is
What?
this?
That
Why would
controller
I
was
have
banging.
4 buttons on the front and 2 paddle buttons?" And I was already used to my 6 button where I had 6 buttons on the front and 2 paddle buttons. What is
That's
this? What is
the
this downgrade? That's what
it
it
was.
was.
It wasn't a downgrade. It was the ongoing pattern of controllers for the foreseeable future. That was the
No, my
standard.
God.
Like, think about it. Super Nintendo. Oh, hold on. Let's just go to Nintendo, right? 4 buttons, no top buttons. All
Don't
right.
do that. Yeah.
All right, cool. Super Nintendo, the same setup, 2 top buttons. PlayStation, same setup, 4 top buttons. Well, no, it was 2 at first. Then, yeah, look, let's just say Nintendo set the trend. They set the standard for controllers.
Oh my God.
Xbox threw up some shit.
You crazy. You are
Xbox
out of
say,
your mind, dog.
so hold up. So
Nintendo had some horrible fucking controllers. The controller for the 64 was disgusting, dog.
it was, but they had GoldenEye, so fuck that. Like, that's cool. They
Dog.
had GoldenEye and Mario Kart.
And then we ain't even gonna talk about the game. Yo, Nintendo literally was like, yo, just put the GameCube controller like a bop it, nigga.
It did, but it's perfect for Smash Brothers.
That shit was like, yo, bop it, twist it, pull it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing on this shit. What is this? I remember my first time matter of fact, fucking with you playing Smash Brothers. Niggas like, yeah, you gotta press the Z button. Where the fuck is that at? Oh, on the bottom of the controller. Oh shit, there's a button under here. What is this? Yo, Nintendo had some nasty ass controllers over the years, dog.
That's cool, but they pioneered the main controllers of today. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. You sound like a hater right now. That's all I'm saying.
So weak, man. I am a Nintendo hater from back then, though.
They had so many good games, man. They had so many good games, dude. And it's all standard. It's like all like just fucking Nintendo branded games, man. They had Mario, Mario Kart.
Yeah, now Nintendo will brand some shit. Like them, all their characters is they characters, and he not fucking playing with y'all, man.
And you get one every generation, dog. Like, you get an upgrade.
That's a fact. So yeah, I was hating. You right though. I shitted on Genesis just now, and Genesis was a major factor in my life, because of the fighting games. Like, that's what got me into fight. Like, I played fighting games in the arcade, right, but now I didn't have to go to the arcade anymore. I didn't have to spend quarters anymore. I was home with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, what else did we get? It was not Samurai Showdown. Even though they did have that, I did have Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, me too. Samurai Showdown is a old school gem of a game.
Hell yeah, all my fucking fighting games is on Genesis. Matter of fact, but the other, you know what? I'm gonna say this: Genesis taught me how to quit a game. I was playing fucking Toe Jam and Earl, and that game had no fucking saves, right? Mm-hmm. So all you had to collect the pieces of the ship, and I was playing that shit for hours. And realized I wasn't even like halfway through. I said, well, I'm good. I don't give a fuck about this ship no more.
Look, I was leave the console on gaming god, dog. Like, my Nintendo, my Super Nintendo, look, that shit might not get cut off for weeks, yo. Like,
James be running hot as fuck.
Yep, just cut the TV off. Look, when I get out of school, like, I'm about to catch up with you later.
Oh shit, that's real as hell, man. So yeah, I gotta apologize to the Sega Genesis, dog. I just disrespected that joint. And that was the greatest fighting game controller of all time, was the Sega Genesis 6-button, dog.
You sound crazy, but I'm gonna let you get away with it
Literally the
because it's like
greatest fighting game controller of all time.